Good morning. How's everybody? Sorry I posted the link late. It is the same every day, by the way. At least so far it has been. I just checked it. Hey Ralph. Morning, John. Rabas. Morning. Um, I'm also broadcasting sound in the voice chat, so you can choose your sound source. All right, so a few earnings this morning. I think it's the last hurrah before after July. Taking a look at the charts here. Got the SPY up, gray charts the hourly, orange is the daily, and we were gapping down a little more. Guess we got down to about 301 in the pre-market, but we're still gapping down, at least in the SPY. So this little area here from yesterday, we fell right into lunch to 302. And then basically just went sideways the rest of the day. Had one little attempt to rally at the end of the day, which got quickly smashed. Says to me we could still be pretty bearish here. However, other than a moment this morning, we haven't gone lower and then got the quick recovery. So I'm going to be neutral here. Um, I, I I have a slight lower bias, but we're down far enough and we're far enough away from the 20 MA on the hourly chart. And we are at the 200 MA on the daily chart that I think we could rally a little this morning. But I'm actually surprised we didn't gap up a little bit. That's what I expected. Would have been a gap up of a couple of dollars and then a run up here to the 20 MA and then short. But we're not getting that. So I'm going to be pretty neutral. If we break over 305, 50, 60, if we can actually get over that, I like long. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait. I guess if we could get under 301, I'd have a short bias. But in the range here, I think it might be hard. Qs, on the other hand, are gapping up, but not to a new high, or not even over the afternoon topping tails. We've got three of them on the hourly chart, all around 245. And right now the gap is to 244, essentially the body of the last hourly bar. Now the Qs on the daily are much stronger. The SPY's down here at the 200 MA, where the Qs are way, way up here. So far, far stronger. But still, I'm going to be neutral this morning because we got bottoming tails to the south and topping tails to the north, kind of hemmed in. All right, let's look at the gap list. There are a few. Um, ACN is earnings, and We are right at the prior high on 30,000 shares and a little over $1 on the spread. So to me, this would need to tighten the spread a little. I like it long though. Not much room to fade anything. I mean, it certainly could a little bit, but it was up as high as 214 this morning, so it has broken through. Not the easiest thing to trade. Excuse me. Um, but I like that higher. Ally,Ally. This is another one that isn't often easy, and I don't know the catalyst on this, and it's almost gapping over the pivot. It was as high as 21, but just couldn't get higher, which put it in pretty good shape. You know, back above the 20 MA, rising, testing the uptrend and holding. So I like Ally long. Done 100,000 shares. Yeah, I like ALLY long. Won't do it early though. I'm gonna try and stay away from early trades again. I did that yesterday. DRI to 71.60. This is earnings. Not much of a gap though. Doesn't even have the red bar. ARM, good morning. Thanks for the post there. You too, John. I don't think I'm gonna watch DRI early. I mean, it could certainly go somewhere. It often moves, but it's not in a position to go anywhere right now. And you know, Hertz is gapping up, but not much. And so what? I guess it's got an hourly buy here, but daily topping tail looks mean. Um, INO also has a daily topping tail, but this has been as bullish as you get, and it is gapping right to a new high this morning. So I'm gonna watch that. MKC is earnings, and not quite gapping enough to be significant. Did put in the tail yesterday, so it didn't close at the low a day like a lot of these things did. It was able to mount a late day rally into the earnings call, and now you know, gapping up into the hourly supply. So I'm going to watch it, but I'm not going near it early. mRNA getting a nice gap. Yet another swing entry on this. I'll watch this. I doubt I'm going to play it during the day, but put it on the list. MTC from RM's list. This is a hard pullback to demand, you know, after an amazing rally. So I don't know, that could definitely go higher, but I'm not going to watch it at the open. NVAX, kind of like the INO, gapping over the topping tail and has been very, very bullish. I'll put that on the list. RAD earnings, and not really a bad gap. A little close to the double top up here at 16, but that's a dollar plus away, and it could see that. I guess they're not out of business after all. Is that the one where the company buying them went out of business or something? I think it is. Anyway, RAD looks decent as a long, and its earnings. SRNE to 651. That's pretty bullish. Could maybe expect the pullback. Already is pulling back. I don't know the catalyst here, but it's medical related. Another one that had a pretty amazing rally and then a hard pullback to demand, but already in a new uptrend. And then WKHS, which I keep thinking is a radio station, to 894. Gapping into the tail, so would need more on that. Hey Tom M, EKSO, good morning. Yeah, that's pretty well. It's right into the 200 MA, but it's into this early year base. I'll put it on the green list. It is a nice gap. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, um, Tom, but somebody was having that problem the other day and might have a fix. Might have been Ralph, but I can't remember exactly. But been able to do it till today. Maybe sign out and back in or something. I don't see you in the stock voice chat. I guess maybe you're not in there. All right, so I like long RAD and maybe Alley. Well, an ACN. And secondarily these other ones, but those three I think primarily. Let's look at Downs. Um, Same stuff now. The ones getting, the ones that get hit by fear, airlines, movies, airplanes, casinos, and resorts all having trouble this morning. ALK, that might be worth watching. I'm going to watch an airline or two, but I'm going to wait till I look at them all before deciding which. Um, AMC gapping down right to yesterday's low and is in a bit of a demand area, so I'll hold off on that. If that can downtrend intraday, it could be interesting. I think Boeing have to watch this morning. It's likely a short, but it might be better if it could rally a little first. Yeah, it got almost to the 166 area, which is the prior low. So that 166 would have to be a front target to me. But I like how it's now broken under the rising 20, kind of putting that new uptrend in question. Oh, good. Good deal. So BA is good follow through if you held it from yesterday. You had the short. And BB's a decent down. It's right to some demand though. I do have it, so I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it's not great. It's 3 days down, but it is breaking the demand level after gliding through the rising 20 and now gapping two. So this could actually fade as well, but I'd rather see it downtrend and play it lower. But the initial move could fade, so I wouldn't jump right on it, I don't think. And car, funny, Hertz gapping up, who's out of business, and car gapping down. And it's a little itty bitty gap, but it's not bad. Uh, the Avis, it's got room to 19 in the void, broken down, broken uptrend. I do like car. I don't think it's got any news other than car rentals aren't coming back as soon as one might have thought. Same with CCL. CCL's got a lot of demand here though from last month. And C and K, we had this yesterday. It actually worked pretty well. Um, but again, in a demand area, I'm gonna stay off that early. CUK, which I think is just another CCL, and yeah, it looks about the same. Delta below the prior low of 2660, clear to 2437. I like Delta. I'm going to watch that. And then this is another one of these where it's a little gap, but it is breaking near-term lows, all of them. And it's got a little clearance. I'm going to watch Den. I don't know how liquid it is, but well, it's doing a couple million a day. KBH's earnings and kind of crushing. This is probably the best down gap. Yeah, I like KBH the best so far of all the downs. LUV, another airline. It's decent. I don't think it's better than Dow though. And MGM, Also, not bad, not great. Demand over here. Norwegian cruise looks a little better than CCL. I'll put that on the list to have one. NK. This is basically strong and just pulling back. Got room to fall though. I'll watch it. I'm building a bigger than normal list today, or bigger than lately. QURE 253. This is another pretty good one. Now, I don't know the I don't know the catalyst on this or what they do, but the gap is bearish. This is probably as good as KBH. And then RCL, yeah, like the other cruises, gapping down but into demand. Save, gapping right to the prior low. So if that cracks, this will have room lower, but Dow is already cracked. And then 6, I like also, but I'm not going to watch it at the open. It's not quite through yet. Well, in the spread it is, but it's a wide spread on that. And then SPR 22, breaking yesterday's low, but in demand. Boeing probably better than that. And UAL. UAL, like Delta, has cracked lower. Yeah, so I like UAL and Delta and Boeing as shorts there. All right. My yellow list is going to disappear for a second because I need to move it, but I'll bring it right back and to detach it. All right, should be back now. All right, that's the list. I'm going to still try to ease off on the open, but unlike yesterday, there's a few things here. So if something comes along, I'm going to do them, at least 2 of them. FTCH. Yeah, gapping up into the supply. If it gets through, it's a little. Is that 2 million? Yeah, it does a couple million. Yeah, it is 30 cents on the spread, at least now. All right, so I like 3 or 4 of these. ACN though, $2 spread, so that's out for the open. And Alley, I don't have a catalyst, but I do like it. So if I do a long, it'll probably be RAD. Here we go. And KBH is what I like, but KBH can be tricky. Nice gap though. Okay, SPY is down, Qs are up. Remember, that's not a good recipe. You do alley over high a day. I'm gonna let it go, mainly because I don't have the catalyst. Um, a lot of stuck bids on ACN. That's going higher though. So is INO. So is MKC. Yeah, I'll do KBH here. I'm gonna let it break 15 though. Tried to rally. Okay, I'm in some KBH. Just saying low a day, high a day. That's a call. And well, ACN was a good long. Okay, now it's open. I don't know that this KBH was open before right now. Yeah, I'm getting out of KBH. I just exited. I'll go back in if it sets again. But this wasn't open. And see the volume all came in right here at 9:32. I'll try it again, but I want a sell setup. If you're still in, it's fine again, but I didn't realize it wasn't open. And now it's falling. All right, I'm back in. No, I can't do it. Oh 05. Huh. All right. Well, I faked myself out. It's good again. Now it'll stop at 29.50, but I was saying under oh 05, but then it dropped 30 cents in a. So if there's another entry, I still like it down to 27.60 and then maybe even 25. So I'll look for a re-entry. UIL. Oh, this thing's good. QURE, right here, 5170 by 5350. Too late. Darn. Oh, you had a KVH. Okay, sorry, John. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I messed mine up. I didn't realize it wasn't open. Darn it, I just missed this Q thing. Although the spread is big on this QURE. All right, well, yeah, I'm not in anymore, John. Oh yeah, I'll help with management, but I jumped out when it opened and then got this pop. I don't like to get in before they're open. And I saw the big volume bar and then the green, and I just, KBH is Waldo at the open. Yeah, INO too is higher. So, Allie? Yeah, Allie's good. All right, Allie, what's Raba's over high a day? Yeah, Allie long. I'm gonna give it low a day. You could do it, tightly by $20. And now the Q's turning down and SPY holding. Oh no, yeah, Q's lower, SPY holding. Yeah, it's ACN looks good higher. Just, well, I'd wait for it to go again, but or take it at the VWAP. Yeah, Alley broke the high of day. And I&O look, I mean, the daily's hard, but intraday is going well. And MKC, go figure. That was the one. NVAC's also very bullish. And SRNE launching. A lot of red coming in now. Dow, decent short. Still like KBH. And sell setup on this Q thing, QURE. Yeah, market just dumped. Not gonna help this alley. Yeah, I'm gonna do KBH again with a high a day stop right in here. Yeah, stop about 29.60. Back in KBH. And the airlines probably fall, but just don't know. Boeing looks good though, lower. Now, right on the 200 hourly though. RAD holding up well as a long. And Alley tested the low a day, so bad time to go long, unfortunately, right before the market fell. I'll see if it can climb back. All right, I'm gonna sit right here. KBH holding the area of the VWAP. The reason I'm willing to jump back on this is I do like the gap, but going the wrong way. Yeah, I had an entry there though. Gotta give it a little bit over the high a day, another nickel or so that needs it. All right, I'm just gonna sit right here now. I have two trades that aren't working. That's enough. RAD is still a great looking long, but how did FTCH straighten out? Yeah, yeah, it's looking good. New highs now. So pullbacks on that are probably good, but I'm worried about the market at the moment. So far, everything looks lower. Now, SPY is still right on this 200 MA and still above the pre-market low. But Qs are a little more bearish. RM's got the QURE as a long. Certainly got room. KB now fighting a little 20 MA. NVAX on a buy setup. Yeah, KBH, not gonna work. These are so hard. Fighting off the 20. Q's now into that daily 20 MA. Now, Rite Aid was a nice long. Alley fighting back, but gonna need to break a new high. Like FTCH just did. INO blasting. Market turning green off the lows. So, okay, time to be long now, at least for the short term. And I just have to wait. I have, a little two stop limit in the first half hour, and I'm open to it. All right, alley through the highs. See if we can get through 2050. That'll be the real chore here. It does. Could see $22. That'd be a nice play there. We can do that. If I were taking it off the lows, I'd get out some at 2050, but I'm going to let it go through. And KBH stopped. So, well, and I know how hard this is. I gotta say, early plays have been putting me in a hole more times than not recently. Doing RAD, yeah, looks good. If I weren't doing alley, I'd be doing RAD. All right. Well, I've got to wait to do another play, so I am going to take the really early break, and I've made the decision to let Ali trade through this little prior high here. It's way bullish. I don't know if it can do it or not. Oh, I thought I did. Didn't that turn on your mic? It's on. And I'm gonna disappear for a few minutes. Like I say, if scalping the alley, that's target one. I'm gonna try and play it higher. All right, see you in a little bit. All right. Hey, it's Rob. Just getting back. Well, Alley pulling back now. Did get through that 2050. I'm gonna let it pivot. I mean, it came right back through the 2050. So it may want a 15-minute pullback now. Might be a mistake. Not a bad rally there. Kept getting higher highs though. So I'm kind of stuck now. I gotta let it pivot. Hey, Barman. Hey, RM. And Spy got the pop. Was saying here, good time to be long. Um, now we're setting up a 15-minute maybe. Got three green bars. If we trip under 303.78, we'll trigger a 15-minute sell. We're above the VWAP though, and it's still holding that 200 MA daily. I mentioned INO pre-market, Evan. I did. It's on my yellow list. Talked all about it. I didn't do it. I mean, I wasn't gonna take it first on. My problem with it was the 4 days up, but didn't care. It's still going. Hey, Ethan. Good morning. If you're still here, thanks for the info there, Miss Marna. Yeah, you're right about that thing, RM. It is slippery, tricky. You have a 2-minute buy on INO right now. It's up there though. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, if you play 60-minute bases, that was it. I'm looking for a short. Um, I think this 15-minute sell is a play here. Like something into supply below the VWAP car might be okay. CCL, but CNK already long triggered. KVH. This is going to end up at new lows, you know. Just how much room do you give it? Looks good again, though. I can't do it again, though. And MGM looks decent. You know, all of the normal, usual things. Even RCL, all doing 15-minute sells here. Six Flags also. Actually, I'm late on most of them. The market hadn't even triggered yet. Now, Qs, you know, once again, Qs are not close to a 15-minute trigger, which makes it hard to just do the SPY, which actually did trigger and now is pushing back a little. So the cruise line's a little late. MGM is late. KBH just not gonna do again. CNK way late. Um, Car is still in the ballpark. Yeah, maybe AMC. AMC with a 10-cent stop here. It's not the cleanest five, but it does have everything going. It's also 5 days down. And yeah, it did tail at 417. Hmm. BYND? Yeah, BYND's setting up. All right, well, I don't love any of these shorts. Well, a couple of them are just too late. And I'd like to see the re-trigger on the SPY anyway, and Q's still could be higher. So mixed market, tricky, slippery. Yeah, just work with it. Well, if you like working with grizzly bears, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's what you do. A BA off a lower high if the market falls, but right now we're not going through. The SPY got a quick trigger. Q's nowhere close, and now maybe still higher. So I'm Still waiting. Hmm. Neo possible long. 15-minute anyway. KVH still looks really good lower. All right, here we go. I'd like a short. RCL, MGM, KVH, car. Most of them late. UAL's not late, but it's not through the VWAP. This man's got QURE through low a day. Yeah, nice base on that. B if it wasn't at all that demand. I'm just not seeing the obvious short. And hate to do something like car, which is 5 bars down already. I like car and MGM, but I need entries. I guess could do RCL, but daily demand. Yeah, find me a short, Evan, please. XE RS. Yeah, that's decent. It's got bottoming tails at 30.20, so that's 30 cents or 25 cents past low a day, but a 20-cent stop, so it's 1 to 1. And I kind of have the same issue with RM's QURE. Um, it's into the $50 whole number, which is held. But, if it gets past that, it could do a lot of damage. All right, I'm tempted to just do the SPY here. That triggered about 8 cents ago. It's right on the VWAP. Well, and the 200 MA. So I'm having trouble identifying a short I want. Imagine that. Well, RCL is probably fine. Just low a day is $1.50. Could stop it over the topping tail. So almost 2R if it gets the whole way. SABR. Yeah, it's already at the target though. It's nice and weak. So is Expedia, I think, which I saw this morning but didn't list. Maybe it's BB in all the demand. That's what I keep coming up with. Everything I like is in demand or late. And Alley really taking a big pullback. KBH is the best thing I see. Just triggered under '06. Okay, no R to R to low a day though. All right, well I can't even find a short. Maybe it's for the better. Market not able to get under the VWAP. And that's what's holding me up on the SPY. And Qs are staying kind of bullish. HCA, yeah, that's a good base. 1.5 million shares, 5 cents spread. Got some room. Yeah, that's the best one. $6 target. Yeah, okay. At the VWAP, so need the breakdown. It's healthcare. Weekly's okay. Trades 3 million a day. All right, let's see if we can break down without going over the VWAP first. It's going to be about a dollar stop under 91.20. Stop about, well, maybe a dollar 50. Thanks, Evan. Good scanning. ABT long. Yeah, it's right on demand. It's a nice support play. This FTCH is a long right here. Not bad. If you want a long. I really don't want a long right here. All right, I would do this HCA. If you're aggressive, could do it right here. I'm gonna wait for the breakdown. ZB8. Yeah, ZBH nice and bearish, but three big hourly bars. Well, 140 is still here, but I mean, look at the hourly. The hourly sell was back at 118.50 yesterday. Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. It could go a long way. It's not an entry for me, is all. And I overstayed alley. It's yeah, gonna have to pivot. Had decent profit in that. but was just trying to let it go because I saw $22. All right, SPY now both, trying to crack through the VWAP. I like lower. Could even do the SPY, but just a low a day. Okay, I'm gonna do this HCA thingy. Under 20, stop about 92 and a quarter. Evans heads up if it triggers. Let me make sure I have it. Yep. I'm giving it extra room on the top here. It shouldn't need that. I mean, 92 is an effective stop, but what happened? How'd I get in here? Oh, because I placed the wrong order. I placed the stop order under 95.18 instead of 91. All right, I'm just going to try and keep it. As long as it trades down, I'll just keep my error as entry. Here's the market coming. And unfortunately, Ali is just crashing. Back to the low a day. So my struggles continue. Oh, okay. I have to get out of this now. I didn't get a triggered entry, so. Hey, Neutrino, good morning. All right, well, SPY's good lower, I think. I've had a hell of a time. Oh, there's that XCRS. That triggered. And UAL is not a bad 5 minute continuation. Weaker than the other airlines. AEL's already triggered a continuation as well. All right, here's your retest to 92, Evan. And our RCO gonna fall. So the stuff I'm passing on is all working, except for KBH. But MGM and RCL anyway. I like BB. I just don't think it has a great target. It's like 10 cents. Ross pretty weak. Needs an entry, but yeah, this alley just came right off the high of the day, gonna go through the low. I&O setting up as a long again. So is MKC. And NVAX. And RAD is setting up as a long. RAD's a nice 15-minute buy. Yeah, that is really a nice 15-minute buy. VWAP, that's the play. I mean, I have a bit of a short bias here, but it's not really going. The market keeps popping back. Well, I got to pass because I still have a long, but even though it's sent from a stop. RAD long is really nice looking right here. The FT thing. Yeah, that got the continuation started. Still looks good. I would do RAD though if I were doing a play here with a long. I'm still interested in a short, but less and less so as the green bar fights this back through the VWAP. It's got $1 or so, doesn't it? It's got the 1666. I mean, and high a day is 1620, which, makes for at least something. All right, well, HCA is a cancel now. Nice find, Evan, but it's not going to cooperate. I mean, you might get a 15-minute sell on it. Yeah, right, that's what I'm thinking. If you get a 15-minute. All right, I think I'm just going to walk off and come back this afternoon. I like shorts here. It looks like this Q thing is triggered. That was RM's call. Yeah, it looks like it triggered under lows, so hopefully that can drop. I think I'm just gonna walk away. I'm finding myself, in a state that I don't like, which is unsure of what to do here. And right or wrong, I'm always sure about the play, but I'm not right now. So I'm just gonna walk off. Keeping Alley, decided to give it the room, and it took it. It's gonna re-trigger a 15 over 2014 if it can do that. I mean, held low a day again by a few pennies, but you know, should just be buying the lows and selling the highs. That's a lot of more effective way to do it there. And like I say, I like RAD long. It's beautiful 15 minute. And now Scam Likely is calling. All right, I'll be back later. I'm gonna just walk off for a bit. Thanks everybody.